Hi everyone. On one of the IELTS chat sites this week, a student asked me to explain what a complex sentence is. And I thought to myself, well, there's an easy answer to that, which is to simply say that a complex sentence is a mix of two simple sentences. But I realized that that wouldn't be a particularly helpful response. The reality is that there are lots of different types of complex sentences that we can use in IELTS writing. And so over the next few weeks in these grammar sessions, I'm going to look at some of the most useful types of complex sentences and explain how they are best used when we are writing our essays. And today I'm going to start by looking at the first type of complex sentence, which is a relative clause. So a relative clause is a structure that we use when we want to give additional information about a particular person, place, or thing. And it involves us using who, which, or that. And so if we take two simple sentences, kangaroos are native to Australia and kangaroos can run at 30 kilometers per hour. In order to create a relative clause, which is a complex sentence out of those two simple sentences, we would say kangaroos, which are native to Australia, are capable of running at 35 kilometers an hour. So it's providing us with extra information about kangaroo, and it's putting two sentences into one, into the more complex structure that the IELTS examiners are looking for. So if we turn to the optional Task 2 essay that we set for Monday's post on our theme of employment, the question that was put was famous sportsmen often earn a lot more money than people in other professions. Although sport is important in our lives, everyone should be equal, and such big incomes of sport professionals are unjustified. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, so there's the essay prompt. And let's imagine that you happen to disagree with that statement and you have 2 points in your mind that you want to get across. One is that, okay, yes, sports people are paid more, but their careers are short. So, most sports people have relatively short professional careers, and so you feel that it's justified that they earn more than most of us because they won't be working or earning income for anywhere near as long. And so you could express that in a simple form by saying, sports people are indeed paid more than the average person, full stop. However, because their careers are shorter than most, that is a perfectly fair situation. So, yes, okay, you've expressed your view, but it's pretty simple in terms of the grammar. And so to create a relative clause out of those two sentences and get yourself some extra points on your grammar, you might say that sports people who are indeed paid more than the average person often have relatively short professional careers. Full stop. So that's not an enormously long sentence, but it is a relative clause and it is a complex sentence. Remember that a complex sentence is not always a long one. So it's easy to look out for opportunities to use relative clauses. Just keep thinking about opportunities where you could say who this is, or sorry, not who this is, but this is a person who XXX, or this is a place which XXX, or there is an event that XXX. And by expanding on these particular points, you will find that your essays are more expressive and will score better as well. Okay, so that's all for this week. Good luck with your writing.